Hello everyone, today I'll show you small tips and tricks to help you win your Clash Royale games that you may not already know. Today I'll just be sharing 30 tips to help you guys win your games. Make sure to subscribe, like, and follow my socials for even more tricks. For now, let's just jump in. Tip number 1, use annoying emotes in the middle of the game. Because if that player's already losing, it'll get inside their head even more. People may not like you, but you're the one winning, so who cares? Tip number 2, use your high level cards if you're in high or mid ladder. For example, if you use a level 10 log on a level 12 princess, it won't kill it. But if you use a card like arrows that's level 12 for an extra elixir, it will kill the princess and cards around it. Tip number 3, focus primarily on defending. Defending is an important concept that tends to be looked down upon when there are so many offensive cards. But using cards like split up E-barbs, you can use that defense and turn it into offense. Tip number 4. Speaking of defense, use low elixir cards in your deck. These cards can be Ice Spirited Bats, which can easily stop pushes with other cards around them, such as Valkyrie. 5. Have a low cost elixir deck. A good cost elixir deck would be about 3.4 to 3.9. This makes it so not all your cards are weak, but also not as elixir heavy. 6. Bring in spells. Use spells like logs and arrows, and fireball even, to cancel pushes, deal damage, and annihilate swarms. It's better to use spells with an elixir cost of 2 to 4, but if you have a deck like Logbait, a Rox is fine. 7. Speaking of spells, bring at least 2 spells, a heavy spell and a small spell. Personally, I use Fireball and Zap as these spells, but you can do differently. Tip number 8. Make sure to try and play Clash Royale and even any other game with a good internet connection. I cannot even count the number of times I've lost to lag or glitching. 9. Attempt to learn how much elixir your opponent has. It can help you to know that because if they just pushed or defended and you know that they have no elixir, you can keep pushing and deal that sweet damage. 10. Complete all of your challenges, such as the Royal Tournament. This will offer practice to you since most of the participants are trying to win the rewards and put their names on a leaderboard. It allows you to learn how to utilize your deck in a skilled match. 11. Do not spend gems in the shop on cards. Most players know this, and it's a huge waste of gems. If you're looking to upgrade certain cards, you can also buy that cards that cost gold, not gems, only gold. On the topic, do not buy legendary from the shop. This used to be good value, seeing that the game used to make it hard for you to get legendaries in the first place, but now you can just get lucky and get them in the trophy road for free. 13. If you do good in a global tournament and get to roughly 9 to 10 wins, it's highly recommended that you use 500 gems to get those rewards because they are insanely good value. Tip number 14. Use different websites like Stats Royale and Royale API to figure out the meta in your current trophy range so that you can add and remove cards that counter the meta and get countered by the meta. I'll provide links to these websites in the description down below. 15. If you're tilting, take a break. Don't let the pressure get to you. It's recommended to do something else and blow off steam like watching TV or this channel. The break should be at least 15 minutes long. Tip 16. Watch other pro players and try to learn the smallest things that they do, like shuffling through their cards in their hand or placing a card to the side, back, or forward. This will really improve your game. 17. Play against your friends. This will spark competition and will make you want to play harder just to win. It will improve your game knowing that there is no consequence if you lose, and you can try new tricks that you learn. 18. If you want to make your own deck, make sure it's balanced. In my deck, I have a heavy and small spell, 10 killer, 2 win conditions, which is not recommended, but I know how to use them, so it works well with me. I also have Bar Barrel as a cycle card, and Golden Knight, which I switch up with Bandit sometimes. The point I'm trying to make is balance everything out. 19. Speaking of decks and balances, always include a win condition. If you don't know exactly what a win condition is, it's a card that you focus on to get damage on the other opponent's towers. These cards include Mega Knight, Goblin Barrel, and Battle Ram. 20. Always check the trader. He may have a good deal for you that can help upgrade your deck. On that topic, focus on upgrading one deck at a time. I made that mistake for so long, so I want to make sure that you guys don't. 22. I like to have 2 to 3 main decks that I like playing with. It helps boost my skill level with different cards in the game. 23. Do your clan wars. If you help your clan win enough, you can get a lot of gold, cards, and even legendaries to upgrade your deck. So just do them. Even if you lose, you still contribute. So it's okay to lose. 24. Use your trade tokens. They shouldn't be piling up, even if you have to take a card that you don't need. It's still worth it to waste a trade token that you will get back soon. Just do it. 25. Synergy. That's the key to having a good deck. You need to have cards that work well with each other, such as Goblin Giant or Regular Giant and Sparky. If you have a Tornado in your deck, do your best to master which tile you need to place Tornado for a King activation. 27. Start making your big pushes in 2x Elixir. You get back your Elixir quicker, and then you can place your cards faster too. Just don't forget to save some for defense if they counter you. 28. Positive Elixir trades. Always try to counter cards with the cheapest amount of Elixir possible, such as a 8 Elixir Golem with a 5 Elixir Inferno Tower. That would be a +3 Elixir trade. 29. Pick decks that fit you. If you tend to play slow, consider beatdown decks which start pushing at 2x Elixir. 30. Last but not least, the best tip of the video. Leave a sub down below to stay tuned with more content and tricks. Thanks for watching. That's the end of this video. Please share, sub, and like, and leave a comment down below so I can improve my content. See you guys in the next one.